Welcome to another training tip from BYU-Idaho Online Learning. This week you should be receiving your mid-semester evaluations from your students. In this week's training tip, we'll show you how to get the most out of that data. For this exercise, we will use the National School Reform Faculty's protocol for evaluating and using data. It follows the learning model quite well. There are 3 steps involved in this model, and we'll go through them together. Step 1. Predictions. In Step 1, we prepare to receive the data by completing the following statements. I assume, I wonder, and I predict. Additional ideas are, my questions or expectations are influenced by, and some possibilities for learning that this data may present are. To help you make better predictions, let's look at the questions on the survey. Question number 1. Please rate the content and structure of the course. Question number 2. To what extent do you agree that your instructor is approachable, friendly, and respectful? Is prompt in grading and returning assignments? Provides helpful feedback on my work? Is responsive to my questions, emails, and posts? And is knowledgeable about the subject matter? Question number 3. What is your instructor's greatest strength? And question number 4. What is one thing your instructor could do to improve the most? Once familiar with these questions, you can return to Step 1 and make your predictions. Let's talk about Step 2, observations. In Step 2, we want to make simple observations, so try using some of these stems. I observe that. Some patterns or trends that I notice are, I can count, I'm surprised that. Since this step is all about observations, be sure to avoid looking for cause and effect. Avoid words like because, therefore, it seems, or however. Let's take a quick look at what you will see on your evaluation results. Question 1 will give you a graph showing the distribution of opinions related to the course content and design. You may want to look for clues that point to needs for course improvement. Question 2. Question 2 will give you not only a graph, but an item analysis as well as the mean of the responses given. In this case, the mean is figured on a 7-point scale. Questions 3 and 4 are open-ended questions. They will give you a chance to receive direct feedback about what you are doing well and how you might improve. It is important to read through these responses with humility and a desire to improve your teaching. Step 3 is for reflection. In Step 3, this is your opportunity to connect cause and effect. Compare your predictions with your observations, and make plans or set goals that address the issue observed in the data. Some sentence stems that can be used here would be, I believe that the data suggests because, or I think the following are appropriate solutions or responses that address the needs implied in the data. And finally, feedback or data that would help guide implementation of the solutions or responses and determine their effectiveness would be. Following this protocol is a great way to slow down and look at your evaluation data strategically. You'll get even more out of it if you take the time to write down your thoughts through each step. Throughout this process, keep in mind that your work and service in your courses is very much appreciated by BYU-Idaho as well as your students. Until next time, keep your shoulder to the wheel.